get like dragged over.
It's Good Morning Phyrexia. In the morning, broadcasting live on location from scenic.
Planes.
And
Nice.
we were just talking about how we hope it's not. Oh, geez. Thanks for the shadow. Yeah, let's immediately go into. There we go. Cool. We are broadcasting live from a dark void.
Is that, I was about to say, is that a planes behind us?
Yeah. Well, there's also smoke in front of it.
Oh, right, that makes sense.
Yeah. So we got some exciting things. I got a command. It's great. We should end the stream with a raid, which is pretty cool. We got raided on the thing last time. It was cool. So a couple people came by, watched the stream, watched me fuck up a lesson.
Rated as it like with a D or a T?
D. So I don't know what it originally was, but nowadays it's like the way it functions is, all right, stream's over. I'm gonna load up all my audience into Mom's minivan, and I'm gonna drop them off at someone else's stream, and then say, hey streamer, I'm dropping these people. Okay, bye.
Cool.
So yeah, it's pretty exciting.
That's awesome.
We have a good one today because I'm gonna play the Seal of Orichalcos. Really, I'm gonna test that the overlay works. It's kind of like right between both of us, so I've played it on myself.
Yeah, I mean, it does go into the middle of the field.
Oh.
It technically affects both people. Only you get the increase to your guys.
Yeah. I did want to mention that I finally understand and grok Urza Saga. Remember we said before, if you have a blood moon, then it immediately gets sacrificed.
Mm-hmm.
The idea is the saga is done. So because it's a saga, when its max chapter ability is 0,
Yeah.
and it has that many or more lore counters on it, and its final thing is done being on the stack, then you sacrifice it. So now, because it's down to 0 chapters, you're done with the book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very exciting.
Guess that makes sense.
Yeah. More sense than just because I said so.
Right.
Yeah. Or because the wizard said so.
Yeah, always happy to hear the ruling behind things.
Yeah. Speaking of the wizards and they're saying things, they released some updates for, like, rules and a couple of, like, small things. So, Karth the Lion, they now describe that's the loyalty symbol. Let's see. To make something more, I forget what, to make something more clear, triggered abilities that have triggered but not yet placed on the stack do have controllers.
Okay.
In case of warning. Clue tokens are full-on predefined tokens. I consider this an excellent rule change because I bet you didn't know they weren't. Characteristic defining abilities function everywhere, even outside the games. So, the obvious being Grist the Hunger Tide. He is an insect creature, meaning he can be your commander because he's legendary, like we said. And they pointed out a lot, like Kahira the Orphan Guard. If your deck has things that have Changeling, but aren't necessarily Cat, Elemental, Nightmare, Dinosaur, or Beast, they still work. What the hell was that?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I maintain the gods, because it says as long as your devotion is nothing, they're not creatures, so they're enchantments. Not that it matters. Let's see. What else is exciting? Grist the Hunger Tide, duh. Nykthos Paragon. It's now, like, they put something in there, or like they changed him, but in short, do this only once each turn. It also doesn't trigger once you've done it.
Oh.
For what it's worth. So I think, like, you may, even though you have to, I don't know, in case you're watching for triggered abilities triggering, I guess.
Oh, like if a triggered ability.
Like trigger something else, yeah.
Alright, that makes sense.
Speaking of triggered abilities, Dean of the Vein. They somehow reworded it so that triggered abilities trigger off other triggered abilities. Let's see. You know how... Okay. Karth the Lion, and more importantly, Planeswalker loyalty abilities. Let me bring him up again. You calculate the total bill, and then that's your ability cost, for what it's worth. Okay. I guess that way, like, if you would do a minus something, but he's out, so it wouldn't hit it to 0, because you're not actually doing -2, you're only doing -1, he doesn't hit 0, he might not die, in case we're wondering.
Okay.
Again, it's, the kind of thing where I bet you assumed that anyway. So, let's see. Murktide Regent has Delve and an ability that refers to cards exiled with Murktide Regent. It's linked to Delve, obviously.
Yep.
Let's see. Some of the stuff is removed. Teferi's Protection gives protection from everything. But ironically, in the rules, they didn't mention players. So now they do. It now includes players. Let's see. Trample over planeswalkers they describe in the rules now, and they still think it's confusing when you have trample and trample over planeswalkers, and you have a planeswalker that becomes a creature to block for itself. I'm confused. Are you confused? Let's see. You ever heard of Capricorn? It devour artifacts. It's fine. Let's see. Garth One-Eye makes copies of cards that are not in the game.
Right.
Do I not have him? I really should have him. Living Weapons makes Phyrexian Germs, and we're going to come back to that.
Yeah.
Oracle changes. Ranar, the Ever Watchful, got an errata update. At some point, whenever you exile, it's now exiled. There's a Ranger type, and like one card ever got it added. But more importantly, Vorinclex Monstrous Raider. Remember him in Call Time? He was the first that was like a Phyrexian something.
Right.
So now, many things, like Kuruk, right there, he's seen as a legendary creature horror minion. He's now a Phyrexian horror minion. Yeah, so let's play a game called Newly Phyrexian,
Dope.
wherein I ask Alex, is this thing... Hey, hell yes. Oh, dude, Manshot, play along at home. Let me know if you also know if it's Newly Phyrexian. So, to that end, I had my...
I should open that link, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit activate. So our first question is a freebie.
Oh, Kuruk, son of Yawgmoth, he is now Phyrexian.
Correct. I'm going to hit lock in. Bam! Point for Alex. He is now Phyrexian.
Yeah.
This is the freebie. If you get it wrong, you fucking deserve it, but it's more just, are we doing it right? Okay.
Perfect.
And much to, I'm sure, Alex's pleasure, for once, there's not a both option.
Yeah. I do like that. It is both newly Phyrexian and not Phyrexian.
Yeah. They misspelled it.
Yeah,
Okay. Sabo Tavik. Let me show you. To be fair, that's from Creature Legend.
Oh, I hope so. I'm going to say Phyrexian.
What? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dope.
I'm gonna wait.
She looks Phyrexian.
Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of the thing. Like, you can largely tell just looking at the art,
Yeah.
and I guess if you know the flavor sometimes. So how about Tanglanger, Angler activate?
Ooh, interesting. With infect, but it's not black. I'm gonna go with no.
Alex says no. But it is.
It is in fact a Phyrexian now.
Yeah. It's a horror. I mean, it's very much the green Phyrexian. Let's see.
Weird. Just
and it's-
Phyrexian don't have any green cards.
They do now. Mere Battlesphere. It is merely a Battlesphere. We're familiar with this one.
Yeah, we know this one. I'm gonna go with not.
I'm going to wait for this to go away. One day I'm going to fix the universal overlay so that when I send it new stuff, it immediately dismisses the old stuff. Because, notably, when I lock it in, it's going to show them both. You're right, it's not.
Yeah.
Let's
It's
see.
a mirror.
That's right.
Unless there was a Phyrexian mirror, which would be awesome.
Manchild says not. I hope you're writing them down, Manchild, because we're blowing through these. What if I said to you, Undergrowth Scavenger? It's a fungus horror.
I'm gonna say it's Phyrexian now.
Alex says it's Phyrexian. I'm going to stall for time in a very subtle and not obvious way
Mushrooms on its back.
and lock it in. It is Phyrexian. No, I'm not.
No,
I
it's
lied.
not
It is
Phyrexian.
still not Phyrexian. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Oof.
I should involve arrows because I have like. Yeah. Manchild lags behind. Yeah, that's fine. I know. If only I had some way to know that viewers aren't just looking these up. I'd be like,
Yeah.
you guys can play along like
Serious?
in the game, but no luck.
Have fun.
What if I told you Xantia Sleeper Agent?
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a yes on that one. Phyrexian.
That's right. She's a sleeper agent for Phyrexia. That's right. There's also
Nice.
another card just called Sleeper Agent, which is also Phyrexian now, I think. I might have just
cool.
given one away, I'm not sure. And it's like Xancha, except crap. So.
She would be so cool if there wasn't so many sack outlets in the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you this. Cool, I'll sack it for 2 colorless.
Yeah.
Phyrexian Arena.
Now, what if I told you Brutaclad, Telcor Engineer?
Ooh, Brutaclad. I'm gonna go with a still not Phyrexian.
I'm gonna wait for this to go away and be extremely subtle.
So much stuff would be on that line of text.
Yeah, exactly. The amount of
So
stuff.
much space.
Well, they can't fit it now, but he's a legendary artifact creature, Phyrexian Artificer.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oof, I am not good at this game.
How many questions are there? There are 25 total.
What?
I don't know how far we are, though. Okay.
Like 7 in.
Yes. Well, we're going to blow through them.
All right.
Horror of the Broken Lands.
That one doesn't look Phyrexian to me.
Yeah, it makes sense, because it definitely has, like, all kinds of, sand and desert stuff. He comes from a Monket, so yeah, he's still not Phyrexian.
Right, okay.
But I did want to find me a goddamn single horror that is not also Phyrexian now.
That's the second one.
Alright. Well, are you referring to Tanglingler? Because that was Phyrexian.
No, the other one. The one with all the mushrooms on his back.
Oh, yeah, that
I
one.
guessed
Yep.
it was Phyrexian because it said horror on it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what Volrath the Shapestealer says on it. He's a shapeshifter. He's not a changeling.
Oof, I want him to be Phyrexian so bad, so I'm going to go with Phyrexian on that one. Phyrexian shapeshifter would be a sweet creature type.
I'm just impressed there exists a shapeshifter who is not a changeling. And there you go. Your wish is granted. He's Phyrexian.
Yes.
Yeah. Makes sense in the plotline, too, I think.
Played him for a minute.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How'd it go? What did he do?
Mostly became a 7/5 Orin Viper.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty cool.
Makes sense. What about Eater of the Dead?
He's an eater.
Yeah.
Summon eater.
Oh, ye oldie cards, yeah. Take one creature card from any
so
graveyard
weird.
and remove it from the game.
That's still not Phyrexian. I don't think
Correctamundo.
they're not gonna go Phyrexian eater.
He's also not an eater, he's a horror. But now
It says summon eater right
it does.
on it.
It absolutely does. And then the Oracle text says something different.
Oh, it's not even an eater?
Yeah,
It's only a horror now?
That's right.
It's weird.
But I think it was made a horror a while ago. How about a Hate Flare?
Ooh. A Phyrexian elemental?
With an untap ability?
I'm gonna say, yeah, let's make it Phyrexian. Why not?
That's not what Wizard said. He's still not. Yeah, he has Wither, and he's not Phyrexian. That's fine. He remains an elemental. And only an elemental, I guess.
It deals damage equal to its power to something? It's cool.
Yeah, I thought she ran into something. Anyways. How about a Blight Mamba?
Oh god, the infect.
As Infect. It's from Darksteel.
Yeah, we're gonna see it. We're gonna call it Phyrexian now.
Makes a lot of sense. Also kind of gives it away. Its venom drips with Phyrexia's hate.
I didn't even look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phyrexia's hate. A 1/1.
Well, it's got Infect.
True.
The venom drips with it. That doesn't mean that it's very good at it. What about Gallowbraid? It's a legend. It's a summon legend.
Trample, cumulative upkeep, pay a life. How
Remember-
big is it?
I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, you know what? Here.
Looks like a
But let's pop
5/5
up
for
another.
5.
5/5.
Okay.
5/5 for 5. Cumulative upkeep, a life, and it has trample. Yeah, you can see how old that card is.
Jeez. Yeah, sure, why not? I'd make that a Phyrexian card.
Yes.
Yeah.
Krovax, I think, was a
Cumulative
Phyrexian guy.
upkeep a life.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Weirdly, it doesn't see a lot of play.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah. Man, I was trying to tell Joe last lesson. Upkeep used to mean, like, you pay an upkeep. Now
Yeah.
it means things pay you upkeep.
Yeah, right.
What
Things
about...
just kind of happen.
Yeah, it's just a time for stuff to happen. Ichor Rats.
Oof. I'm gonna go with Phyrexian Rats.
Oh, yeah.
Again, the infect. It leads me to believe that it's going to be Phyrexian.
Yeah. The infect, the ichor dripping from the eyes. You remember the set Apocalypse?
Mm-hmm.
That was the mask of Yawgmoth because it was ichor dripping from the eyes. I guess that's what happened.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, it's Phyrexian.
Yeah.
Here's another... Oh, you know what? I forgot to make my favorite joke. I was supposed to start this off and be like, Lost Soul... No, wait. How about Soul Flare?
Ooh. I'm gonna go with still not Phyrexian.
I'm gonna kill some time. Creature Demon. And... Oh, yeah, I think this was like... I did a search for cards named Flay, which remain not Phyrexian. Or with Flay in the name. Because they love their, like, flaying of flesh and stuff.
Oh yeah, Bobby Flay.
Yeah. This next one is a deck that I should make. It is Obosh Pagash Oshkosh, the Prey Piercer.
Ooh, is that guy Phyrexian? He looks Phyrexian.
So spiky.
He is pretty spiky.
He's red-black. He's a horror.
Yeah, it's got my vote. Phyrexian.
I misled you. He remains a Hellion.
Come on.
Yeah, he's super spiky. Yeah, that was another example of, like, I need a horror that is not Phyrexian. And, yeah, look at how spiky that motherfucker is.
He doesn't have infect. That's the giveaway.
True. How about Carnifex Demon?
Two bloods, provides or counters. Every contagion has a cost. Every contagion has a host.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that is still not Phyrexian. God
He is
damn it.
Phyrexian. He's a Phyrexian demon. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going with too. Is that like?
Yeah. So I mean, when you want to go full edgelord, they got to do like Phyrexia invades literal actual hell.
Yeah,
and play
right.
like a weird version of Doom. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Yawgmoth just walks into hell and like kicks the devil out, takes the seat.
Yeah. Doomslayer just like losing his mind
Yeah.
because there's like, oh yeah, because they like to bring things back from the dead. So like they'll bring his rabbit back from the dead as a Phyrexian,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have there's a crossover right there. But until then, First Sphere Gargantua.
What?
When he enters the battlefield, you draw a card in his life, and he can unearth. He's 6 for a not amazing guy. He's common.
I'm gonna say that's still not Phyrexian.
Absolutely Phyrexian.
God damn
The
it.
spheres refer to the spheres of Phyrexia.
Oh. I don't know enough about lore.
I know, right? Yeah, they don't let us out. We're just somewhere in Phyrexia.
Get out.
Today
of
we're in
here,
a plains.
you fucking common.
Well, here's another common. Blighted Bat.
Phyrexian zombie bat. Do I really think? I'm gonna say still not. Flavor text saying a Monkit makes
Yep.
me think.
Correct. Yeah, I just figured Blight Mamba might help mislead you on this one.
It was close.
Yeah.
Blight definitely made me think, but it didn't have infect, so.
Yeah, true. Well, neither did Carnifex Demon.
True.
How about Belby, Corrupted Observer?
Each player's post-combat name phase, that player adds 2 colors for each of your opponents who lost life this turn. It just doesn't scream Phyrexia to me.
Correct. It does to me because of the goddamn ichor dripping from her goddamn eyes and the fact that it says corrupted.
God damn it.
But she's not, though, so you got it right. Or no?
No, I got it wrong.
Oh.
Because that says Phyrexian zombie elf.
Oh, yeah, no, she is. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, corrupted
The
observer.
ichor blood dripping from the eyes. That should have been a giveaway.
How about Ichorid?
I'm gonna go with Phyrexian because it has ichor right in the fucking name.
I think it originally came out
Swear
in
to God.
Torment. Swear to God. Oh, you can second guess until I hit lock in.
I'm guessing it's Phyrexian, and if
It's
it isn't,
not.
fucking, I hate this game. This is my least favorite one that we've done. I'd rather have a fucking both button.
Yeah. Did we have a round of? Did we do 2 or 3 rounds of band or band?
I think we did 3.
Not bad. Joe's like, yo, we can just keep doing that until we run out.
Yeah.
Let's see. What about, I can't pronounce this, Morkrut Necropod. It's a slug horror. I love when I look at them and I forget.
Yeah. I'm going with still not.
What if I told you? Hold that thought. Block it. But you're right.
Still not.
Yeah.
Yes. Fuck you, non-Phyrexian Morkrut Necropod.
Yeah.
Be a better card.
I mean, 6 for 7/7. What's the problem? Whenever he attacks or blocks, sacrifice another. Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about an Abomination? Look at how old that card is.
Abomination, summon Abomination.
Yeah.
Destroy all green and white creatures blocking or blocked by Abomination.
Yeah, 5 for like 2/6. He's not amazing, but
Yeah.
Abomination, dude without lips.
I'll say it's a Phyrexian now.
Nope. He is a horror, though. Yeah, I feel like Abomination could be a type, but horror has it covered.
Yeah, right.
And I also feel like...
Back when they used to call the creature types just the name of the creature.
Yeah. Yeah, when they didn't realize they wanted to do that. Like, yeah. How about a Spined Fluke? Summon horror from Urza's Saga. Black to regenerate. When it comes into play, sack a creature. 3 mana for a something 1.
Ooh.
Its spines are prized as writing quills by the priests of Gix.
Is Gix Phyrexian? I don't know. I'll just say Phyrexian. Sure.
No!
Fucking Christ.
Gix is Phyrexian. He's like a notable Phyrexian. And look at how spiky that thing is.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, somehow.
My God, could you imagine if snakes had quills?
Yeah.
That would be the only way to make snakes more terrifying.
Oh, yeah, they have like hedgehog quills?
Yeah.
No, you know what's terrifying? Flying. And there's like one that can like kind of glide like a flying squirrel.
Oh my God.
So enjoy not sleeping.
Ugh.
In the meantime, Spineless Thug. And let me hit the button for you. Can't block. He's a common. What do you want?
I could see his spine. I'm gonna say that's still not Phyrexian.
No, he is.
Fuck.
Yeah, 2/2 for 2 can't block. That's trash. But, you know, whatever. Now he's a Phyrexian zombie mercenary. So, wait.
Zombie mercenary.
Phyrexian mercenary. That sounds like not how they roll.
Yeah.
But anyways, that would be the game. So 13 out of 25. That's better odds.
More than half right.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
That's a failing grade
Well, yeah, but that's bullshit.
in high school.
Yeah. Yeah, and also, they talked about D&D expansion. So, in short, there are dungeons. There are 3 dungeons. They get their own special, not really your sideboard spot.
Okay.
And when they're in use, they go in your command zone. And when you enter the last room, what it says happens, and then it gets removed from the game. And I think that means not exiled, but really removed.
Interesting.
So I said, enter the last room. Well, there's cards on it that will say, venture into the dungeon. And that means if you're not in a dungeon, go into the first room of one. And if you are, go to the next room of one.
Oh.
And you'll see there's like paths. You can only follow an arrow. So you can't like go backward.
Oh, okay.
And then you saw on there like the showcase card. It looks like a D&D character sheet. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
And then, and I mean, really, that's it. There's a couple of cards, like one on there that says like, as long as you've completed a dungeon, or for each dungeon you've completed with a different name. That's what they're doing.
And you can have multiple dungeons in your sideboard?
Yeah, there only are 3, and they've said you'll never need more than 1 of a given one.
Okay.
So.
Weird.
There we go. That's it. And then I love on the article they said, dragons. There's dragons, but they're not special in any way. It's just they're dragons. Ampersands. Shut up.
Okay.
So, yeah. Also, man, I don't know. Let me actually make a poll. I don't know if anyone's in the chat, but I think at long last I have figured out how to do a poll correctly. Guys, what deck should I play? Because I don't know. I think I forgot to put Morrow down here, so.
I have Chatterfang together, so I'm gonna try him out.
And
Touch the window.
yeah.
That does like a really good job of actually like looking like I'm touching a window. And besides the like green tint that
Yeah.
happens to
My
finger.
side's great, yeah. One day I'll figure out how to get the goddamn camera to cooperate. I swear
That's
that like
annoying.
I set it and then it changes scenes and undoes my settings. I don't know.
Weird.
So yeah, we're gonna move over there. I set off the poll.
Awesome.
And